What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the market. Obviously we had a nice run the last couple days, and specifically we're gonna have a look at ICP. So let's not waste any time and let's get into it. All right, so here we are at CoinMarketCap. Now obviously the market a little bit down today, a little bit of a cool down, but that is good because on the last couple of videos we were in very overbought territory. So a very good correction, actually back to neutral territory, which I think can spark another little run up. So I think that's good. We will look at the charts to confirm this a little bit. I will give my explanation about why as well. So yeah, let's just continue on. Market cap itself, total crypto market cap, we are sticking above that 3 trillion, which I think is good. It still, to me, is a bullish sign. It is a sign that we're still I think we found the bottom and we're gonna keep growing a little bit, maybe a little bit more sideways. Like I've said, I'm expecting more momentum towards the end of Q1, but obviously I think the whole Venezuela Act movement sparked America into euphoria, which America is a very big part in crypto. So I think that's what sparked the bigger upwards movement for the last couple days. It's of course sort of like XRP going up 20% in 7 days, 10%, 18%. A lot of them have come down a little bit over time. Seeing the last 24 hours, it's also a little bit red, but in essence, it's good. Like we're seeing bullish momentum. We're seeing not spikes, but slow building momentum, and I think that's the good part about it. And I saw this Twitter post. ICP rally incoming. ICP has been largely quiet, but this is a weakness or a stealth move in motivation. The setup is below is the same setup we have seen with 200 and 100% gains from XCN and JASMY respectively. So despite being relatively quiet, ICP can just pull off a surprise move, and I'm kind of leaning towards this as well. Like I'm not necessarily saying 200%, but I think around like 170 or 80. We've seen a lot of altcoins do this, so I think this is possible. And let's just grab TradingView really quickly. Let's click that way. So when we grab TradingView, and mind you, this is on the daily chart, we've hit that bottom, that double bottom twice on my last buy level, and we rejected off of my previous buy level, which I kind of expected. This is exactly what I've been talking about in my other videos, where we find that bottom, we go up, we reject, and basically what we need to do now is form either a high or low, because this time we didn't really reject it, we didn't touch it. So technically it's the first rejection. Ideally a higher low, or at least holding this level over the next couple of days. But if we gain a little bit more momentum and we retouch it, possibly break it, and then we need to basically retouch and hold that support level. And I think that could spark, like if something like that happens, I think that could spark that similar move we've seen on a lot of these altcoins, because a lot of these altcoins have had this moon shape, because Sebek has it as well, Luna Classic has it as well, and we've seen that happen now several times, and I think a lot of them are poised for upwards movements, and we've seen several altcoins do this already. Not all of them I make videos about, but a lot of them have had this move. So ideally what we want to see is something like this, and then it retests it, and then we can see possibly a higher move. And normally I'd say I'm not a firm believer in 100% technical analysis and relying on it, but I think with smaller volume tokens, a lot of people are looking at the same charts, predicting the same thing, buying at the same times, selling at the same time. So it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I expect this to happen. Now, what I do think is very interesting though is the indicator that I use. So let's hide my drawings for really quickly. The indicator that I use is more precise than the levels that I draw myself, because we can see that it is where, let's turn it back on. Let's turn it. You can see where I drew my lines, my support and resistance lines, and I always leave them at the same place to make sure that where I checked is exactly where I put them, where my levels are at. And you can see that my indicator that I use, yeah, it broke down a little bit here, but also came back up. But it's much more precise on this little drop. It's much more precise on that area. Obviously it's not predictive, so it's not 100%. Obviously every indicator is lagging, but we can see even over the history that it has predicted a lot of these levels a lot more accurate. Now I don't use an indicator as a fix-all solution, but I do confirm my own trades, my own buy-ins with this indicator. So I think it's very telling for this indicator. I think it's a very good sign. And let's just take a look for the short-term traders. So let's see what the 15 minute is saying. And by the way, guys, if you are interested in this indicator, I have a link in the description. I'll post it in the comment section below as well. I use it. I use it every day. I think it works very well. And it's not posted a buy signal yet, but I'm positive it's close to that, because we had massive sell strength here. It didn't sell here because it had that previous sell still implemented. So after a sell, we're due a buy. So it's like I said, it's not 100% a fix-all solution, because obviously this is, I would have bought more around these areas if I was a short-term trader, or if I was short-term trading. But I don't have the time, so I don't really short-term trade a lot anymore. But if we follow our own prediction, it's very likely after these retouches, it's kind of probably predicting a bottom right now. So if it touches either one of these two lines in the next couple minutes, it'll likely post a buy signal. So once again, if you like this indicator, I'll post a link to it. It is an affiliate link, just to let you know. But you're completely free to use it. Otherwise not, of course. But it's more impressive for short-term traders, but I use it on the daily chart, and I really like it. It's confirmed a lot of buying moments for me, because this is a good example of a buying strength. This is buy strength 1, so I don't really buy the ones. I try to stick around for a little bit higher, but technically you could have bought an initial amount here. It's on the daily chart, so yeah, you could have opened a small amount here, but yeah, on candles such as this you would have been wiped, but that's what stop losses are for, of course. But definitely this is what I would have bought, and considering we're at that same level here, I bought these same prices. And right now I think, because this is actually, it's quite a nice move from all the way down here. Let's say it does go somewhere that's over 40%. Let's say around 40% of a move. It is a little bit more around, give or take, but a 40% increase on a buy-in, I mean, that's a good day in any day. And if we're able to buy back a little bit cheaper, then we see a little bit of a reversal, we go further up. If not, I never sell everything, so I just leave most of it in, and then we go back up further. I need, yeah, that's that. So this would be my major profit taking level. So if we do go back to around that, let's call it somewhere around there, like that 5, like around the 6-ish area, probably a little sooner. Probably my indicator will start indicating a selling movement somewhere around that area. And that's where I'll most likely take a little bit of profits. But I'm expecting upwards momentum. I think it's very good that we've held this level now for several days and are on an upwards move. Selling power not huge, so we're not seeing a massive drop-off candle like we're seeing. That was not what I wanted to do. Like we're seeing in these previous areas where we're seeing massive sell-offs. That's not happening, and I think that in itself gains a lot of bullish momentum. Like, everyone's looking at that same chart. We're not seeing a lot of panic sellers. We're not seeing huge sell amounts. I think this double bottom indicated the bottom of basically the dip that we had over the last couple of weeks. And I think right now we're going to start slowly building up. And if we do get 100% or 200% move and a similar spike as on other altcoins, obviously I'm going to take some profits here and there. I advise anyone, I'm not really, obviously I can't really give advice, but personally I'm taking at 100% or 200% move, that's a good profit any day, and I try to take that move anytime I can. Because if you never take profits, you're also never able, unless you have unlimited money, you're never able to buy back in cheaper. So let's say this happens and we do drop back down all the way to this level, possibly even break that level. Because I took profits here from buying there, I'm able to buy back in cheaper while also increasing my total amount of ICP. So yeah, little bit of extra information on it. So I'm gonna close out the video for this. Thanks for watching, everyone. I have a completely free Discord as well. Feel free to join that. That is also in the description below, and I'll also post that in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys.